first 5 books I wrote, I sent her copies. I don't even know if she ever remembered me, but I sent her copies of my books just to tell her, I so appreciate you saying that in one sentence to me that. Next up, his second performance here at the Inspired Mike. He wrote me this introduction. I love this. People say I'm a good person. I'm here to tell you right now that I am not. Luka Tristam.
Thank you all for being here. I appreciate that. And just before we get started with storytelling and everything, I did one of those DNA ancestry tests. You know, it was 21andMe. I did that ancestry test, and it revealed to me something I had never known was possible. I'm 98% Palm Coast. I had no idea. No, I hope you guys are doing great. I'm certainly doing great because I've been planning my funeral lately. It's been great. It's been wonderful. I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to plan my funeral when I'm 7. I do it now. A few weeks ago, I was talking to a friend, and he was telling me how he wanted his funeral to go. And so he was telling me he didn't want to be mourned. And I was like, you know, I understand that. He wanted a celebratory funeral. And when you think about that, it really makes sense because if you notice, a lot more funerals are becoming like celebrations. And I figured out why. It's because our world is so damn terrible. A president just got impeached, an entire continent was on fire, literally. And most importantly, the New England Patriots lost to the Titans. Are you kidding me? Yes. That's nuts. Anyway. Yeah, somewhat like that, yeah. Anyway, no. So he didn't want to be mourned, and I understood that too. Because I don't want people coming up to me, or not coming up to me, I'll be dead. I don't want them coming up at my funeral and being like, oh my God, he was such a good person. Because that is the biggest lie that has ever been told. I'll tell you why right now. A few months ago, back in October, I took this girl to the homecoming dance. It was my first time taking a girl to a dance. And before any of you go, oh, shut the hell up and listen. I roll up to her house, right? I roll up to her house, and it was an amazing thing to see because every single one of her family members, before I was even got to the house, was standing there like this. They already had their phones out, ready to take pictures. And I was horrified. I was scared out of my mind. So I get out of the car, and just before I go any further, you know how parents like always get super excited when their kids go out with each other? You've all experienced this. It's like, because when me and her told our parents that we were going to go out to the dance, it was like watching a bunch of first graders go to recess. Like we were just going I roll up to the house, I get there, right? I go up to her, and so my dad has to make it really awkward because we're taking pictures and everything. And then he tells me, hug her! So I put on the fakest smile I could, and I go, slowly put my arms around her. And I swear to God, I put my arms around her, everyone's getting ready to take a picture, and I shit you not, her mother winks at me. Okay, you understand this? Her own mother was expecting me to make moves on her that night. That is astonishing. If you are, here's the thing. As a mother, it is your responsibility. It is your responsibility to make sure that people don't go after your kids romantically. This mother was basically giving me, yeah, you go ahead, you do it. My God. So I give her that stupid ass corsage, whatever the hell it is. It's so stupid. The only person out of that whole crowd who didn't care about what was happening was her grandfather. Her grandfather just was standing here with the look of like, what is my purpose here? He was spinning around, completely just out of it. And so me and her, we get in the car, and as we're going to the car, I overhear her grandfather, because I'm Middle Eastern, right? My dad's an immigrant. My dad's an immigrant from Lebanon. He came here when he was 13. So I overhear her grandfather say to his wife, as I'm walking away, I got out of my Barcalounger, you can see that Arab bastard. First of all, Lebanese people aren't Arabs. I hope you all know that. If you don't know that, you probably failed your history class. And second of all, I had a massive amount of respect for him in that moment, because at least he came up with something more original than Muslim terrorist or Islamic child molester or whatever anything. He actually came up with something more original. I was proud of that. So we get to the dance, and she's telling me she's 15 years old, so she can get her permit now. So we go to the dance, and she's bragging to me, because she's like, I'm going to be able to drive, I'm going to take you places, it's going to be amazing. And I live in a house where I hear about every single car accident that happens ever. My dad is a reporter. He hears about almost every single car crash there is. And so I'm horrified. So as she's telling me all this, she's telling me, we're going to go places, I'm going to drive to these things. And so I stop her right there. I put my hands on her shoulder, and I tell her in like a lullaby kind of voice, you're going to get T-boned by a semi-truck and die one day. Your head's going to be decapitated, and I'm going to have to plan your funeral. I said that. No, this story is 100% true. I actually said that to her as we were walking in. And her face, oh my god, her face was priceless. Her face went from being super happy to just like slowly just like like a hole in her own stomach. It was like watching the face of the Democratic Party realize that Donald Trump was about to be elected. And my friend Ian was there when this happened. And Ian knew that this was my first time taking a girl to a dance. And he had the audacity to yell out in front of me and her, off to a good start! What a jackass! Jesus Christ. The homecoming's a real trip though, because when you think about it, there's no real reason for you to go to homecoming. It just doesn't exist. The only reason there's a homecoming is so that the school can make money and that all the couples can enjoy themselves. Because when you walk into homecoming, all you see are couples just slobbering all over each other. It's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your life. And it makes single people like me feel like shit. It really does. She came up to me, the girl I took to the dance, she came up to me after the dance. She says, because I told her I'm not going to next year's homecoming. So she asked me, why aren't you going to next year's homecoming? And I said, because who gives a shit? That's the reason. That's the actual reason. There's no real reason for you to go to homecoming. But, so much for talking about planning my funeral. No, but my funeral is going to be pretty great. I implore you all to come. I really do. We're all alive by then, which I hope you all are. But no, but I'm gonna have Gloria Gaynor's "I Will Survive" song playing. It's the most ironic piece of music you could ever play it. I'm also gonna have an open bar because you all deserve that. And some of you are smiling like now, like, yeah, open bar, let's party. Party like it's 1999. I want you all blackout drunk as you're burying me. And you drop my coffin. But I was excited. I was excited to tell my friend who I talked to about funerals this plan of mine that I had. So I called him up. I was like, I was like, hey, I've got all this stuff going. But when he didn't pick up the phone, his wife picked up the phone, and that was like a red flag because he always picks up the phone. And so she's mid-cry, and I'm like, holy shit. And so I say, hey, what's wrong? What's going on? And she says, he's died. My husband's dead. And I'm like, oh my God, what happened? Are you okay? What's wrong? And she says to me, he got T-boned by a semi-truck. Oh. Thanks, y'all.
Okay, first off, do you know that as a writer, what the most difficult thing to write is? Humor. And you know one of the most difficult things to present is humor. That was well done. That was well done. I'm actually taking courses through Toastmasters to learn how to do what you just did.